So when we all woke up this morning, we figured we would have a new president, and we knew the world would be shaking up either way it went, man. So I just thought instead of me going on Facebook and TikTok and all these other social places, I was gonna go straight to YouTube and make a long form video, just talking and ranting about how I feel about the political decisions, people in power, not names and things, but maybe some of the policies. And then that'll just let you all know if you guys want to support me or not, or believe in the mission I got, or things like that. And we don't have to go back and forth about, I wonder if he believe in this or is he on this and on that. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So now I jotted some talking points so I don't forget. Moving forward through the presidency, and then what keynotes was focus on what you can control, your influence, such as your family, your career, and personal growth. So with that being said, a lot of people think that just because we picked the president, that's going to make sure we got $1,200 in our account, and Trump is going to do this and that. No, there's other things that we got to tap into, from our local politicians to the way our communities is ran to the way people come together in communities. A lot of that is off the whack. So Kamala or Trump wouldn't like whoever got it wouldn't have like made our communities better, made our financial situations better, and things like that. I think this is the time that we need to prep ourselves for whatever it can be, the worst or the best, right? A lot of us was just looking for Trump to win and be like, oh man, this is about to change. And then I know women seeing Kamala about to win, black people seeing Kamala about to win, and was like, oh, we got power now. We can lead. This is about to be a change. And then when that doesn't happen, it's a slap in the face to a lot of different cultures, from black and brown, things like that. But that's a whole nother topic on its own. But I think we getting so lost into how America is promoting what they think we should be, how we should be, and how our mind should think. Just think, man. We talk shit about these rappers all day, about them beefing and getting to it and talking about each other, mama, and riding down on sets and stuff like that. But when the presidents do it, we are forced to pick and choose. We can't say fuck them, send them to jail, take away whatever they got going on. We know both the presidents was lying, right? They was lying on each other. They was lying to us. And they was telling us things that we in our right minds know America is not in the right state to get some of the things done that they was talking about. Now, even from that topic, I wanted to go into keeping it family and keeping it community. Like, what are we going to do with our families? Are we going to sit back down at the table and reevaluate things? We're going to continue to argue. Are you going to continue to stare at your neighbor because they voted for red and you voted for blue? Or how you doing? Or y'all not going to talk because you don't know who voted for who, and they black and you think they voted for Kamala, and they white and you think they voted for Trump, but it could be vice versa. So what are the things that you guys are going to do for the next 4 years to say, hey, no matter what's going on with this president, these are the things that we're going to do to hold our households down, hold our communities down, to hold our financial statements down, to hold our banks down, to hold our jobs down, to hold whatever down. Like, this is where we need to be thinking that. What we gonna do? I know it ain't even been 24 hours yet, but people are losing their fucking mind on social media, and it's like blowing me on how I'm not gonna call most of them uneducated, but for the last 4 years, I've not heard not one politic thing come out their mouth. I haven't seen a lot of these people at no community events. I haven't seen them starting any businesses. Um, I haven't seen them being boisterous at all. And then when the decision is made, all these posts are made on social media to get likes. But with that being said, it does affect people as much as we say social media is just social media, is just the internet. We do live in a time where it's just not the internet. So if you say it on the internet, to some people, that's real. So what are the things that we're going to do for our families and our communities to have the next 4 years as strong and as solid as possible? Now, with that being said, and we have Trump in office, how ready are you for possible change? What could change be? I have no fucking clue. This motherfucker could come in here and be the best president we ever seen. You never know. He's done it before. He know where he went wrong. He know what he did right. Um, so he can come in here and do an amazing job. But on the flip side, what if he come in here and goes against everything black or brown? And if you ain't sitting with $1 million in your bank account, then you just ain't shit in America, and you need to just go on where they think you should be from. Um, how do we fight towards that? What are you guys preparing for? Like, I hear they say we got to go back to Africa. Um, Not being funny, I would like to go to Africa for free, be rich, and do all that other stuff, man. But that's just a thought, because I'm a world traveler. I like traveling the world. I like being other places. So, not saying that I'm running from America, but like America can have a lot of these problems. I'm overworking myself anyways to be Americanizing this bitch. I live like a whole nother culture down there. Like this shit we doing in America, really, you know what I mean? It's not for some of us. But back to the topic, what are you guys doing to prepare for the worst if that does happen? Um, I think that's a question we need to start answering today, because if we can answer that today and it does start getting worse, um, there's nothing like preparation. So if it does get worse and you're prepared for it, who gives a fuck? We ready, right? Man, on the real, we got to start finding like the positive outcomes, um, no matter the president. Like, what are we doing? Like I said earlier, to preserve our mental health. What are we doing to stay active? What are we doing to keep our kids going? What are we doing to keep the bills paid? Are we just gonna go in this dark hole and say, "Oh, Trump is in office and he don't like us and we about to die"? Or are we gonna tighten our shit up and make sure every little business aspect we got, like I said, all of our community things, all of our family things? I want to be real highly emphasizing family and community is what's gonna help us get through all this stuff. Um, Also, if your family, your community is in order, but you just need more, keep your mind off of things, join boards, go to non for profit things, volunteer, support a friend, stay late at work. Do just find other things. Pick up an activity, pick up sports. Uh, just do things. I'm out here at this park and I swear I see this old man speed walking slow as possible. But he's probably doing that to clear his mind and to get away from all the riffraff, get away from the news, get away from social media, get away from my family. I don't want to put this man on YouTube, but I swear he's slow than a motherfucker though. But we gotta all find our peace, our joy, no matter who the president is, man. Remember that. I know it's gonna be hard for the next 4 years, and I know some of my followers are happy than a motherfucker. I'm not here to judge either half. I'm just trying to figure out, what do we need to continue to do to be better in America, to be a better American, and to be a better person? Sorry, man, I'm sending these emails and texts back as we do this video, but um, we need to focus on the local actions in our communities that improve the quality of life. Selfishly, here in Indianapolis, there's an org that you can get involved with called the Friends of Belmont Beach if you're looking for something to do. We run through the spring, through the fall, community incentive over here in Hallville. We started as the story of Black Swimmer Hole for Black people in the 1930s, segregated area, the only place that Black people could swim. Crazy part about it is it was the most fucked up place in the world for Black people to swim. Um, if y'all don't know the history of Wright River, please look that up. But if you would like to get involved to keep your mind off of different things, you can find us at www.belmontbeachindy.org. You can Google us, you can do all that. That's all here in Indianapolis. Also, there's another one that I want to highlight, and that's No Days Off 317. On social media, you can find them at NDO317.com. But if you guys are just looking to stay active, put your mind somewhere else, and really get involved in these communities where they are being affected, right? Where the money is low, where the food prices is high, where the gas prices is high. And I know some places may be higher around us or around those areas, but they probably can afford it. So a lot of different people was affected by this election. I definitely was affected. It affected some of my family. It affected some of my conversations. It affected some of my business. and it affected the way that I look at some people and maybe the way they look at me. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Remember, it's only business. This is America. Man, if you watch this all the way too, I definitely want to appreciate you. I just had to get this off my chest. I see everybody's posting on social media about what they will and won't do. And I'm quite frankly sure y'all not gonna do shit. So let's figure out. And I'm talking about on some gangster shit. We're gonna kill the white people. We're gonna stop talking to the black people. All of that. I'm tired of hearing that, man. What are we gonna do to make this a better America? We all here, and if you can afford to leave, I suggest you do that. And not even if you can't afford to leave or whatever. If you want to be in America or don't want to be in America, you make that choice. But for the ones that want to be here, how we gonna make this shit right, man? That's what I'm on. No days off.